So if you're looking for a Range Rover and you think, well, what do I want the car to do? Well, here in this video, I'm going to tell you all about this particular car, the pricing, specification, engine, and exactly what it's got, and why it's probably one of the most luxurious SUV in a price bracket of its own that works extremely well. Now, this one's a 2024 74 registration, and what we mean by that is, it was registered at the back end of 2024. So this car has the remainder of the full 3 years manufacturer's warranty. It's only done 5,000 miles, and because it's done such little miles, it means the car is like in new condition, exterior, interior, wheels, and every part of it. The car is the D350 SE, so the D350 was a sort of later edition. Originally they brought out the D300, which is a 3 litre, 300 brake horsepower. The D350 is still the same 3 litre diesel engine, but it produces 350 brake horsepower, and that does make a small difference, especially if you're towing or if you've got a car full of passengers and lots of bags in the back, because it weighs it down, and that gives it the extra bit of push power. The colour is called Santorini Black, which is a metallic black. The car then has an extra called the Shadow Exterior package. So that's this bit here. This is the side atlas. The badging, the inserts on the grille is all finished in that darker grey. If you come back around the front again very quickly, you'll notice a few things on the new model Range Rover. It starts off with the headlights, because the new headlights are a bit more slimline now. And you've got this glass piece there, which is the DRL, stands for the daytime running lights. You've then got the quad lighting system just behind there, and they are fully adaptive. So at night, it will drive around on high beams. As a car comes towards you, it will dip one side. As it passes, it'll go back up again. If there's a car in front of you, it'll, again, drive in high beams, but it will literally cut a box out and shine the bright light around it. And that is a fantastic safety feature more than anything. You do get a standard specification, the 360 camera system. That's a camera in the front, in the wing mirrors, and then one in the back. Do I find this useful every single day? Absolutely. And not just for the reasons that you might think, but if you're at a supermarket car park or around a school, then you'll notice that it's got a big bonnet, and the little kids, they're this big. So when you're sat in the vehicle, you can press a button where you get a 360 view of the camera system, and you can see all areas of the car, so you're not going to run anything over, pets included. The car then has the 23-inch upgraded alloy wheels. We say this over and over again. You can take an amazing car like this, but then have 21-inch set of wheels on it, and it can somewhat destroy the overall look. So the 23-inch wheels do make a massive difference. The car then has the painted Mudflaps front and rear, the fixed side steps, which cost around £1,500. That isn't standard on any trim level. Some protection glass, and if you don't know already, the new Range Rovers do come with double glazed windows, so again, it's very well soundproofed inside. The electric deployable door handles with a little button there, which means it's got comfort access. So as you walk up to the car, it will unlock, and as you walk away, you press that button, the door handles go back in again, the wing mirror folds in, and you know the car is locked. Now, for the interior, this one has the Ebony and Perlino split interior. So, eye level, which is sort of middle of the centre dashboard, the steering wheel, the top section of the door cards, the rear resting area is in Perlino, but your seats, your carpet area, the top level dash is finished in Ebony. It looks nice, it looks classy. You've then got the piano black interior inlays, which is this section here. You've then got lots of storage space, which I'll show in a few seconds, and I do like this ambient lighting, especially on the centre bridge there. It just gives that lovely floating effect. You have got the Meridian Sound system, electric memory heated seats, and then if you come back in here for one more second, this, although is a 74 registration, and you might have heard this more than once, it is a 2025 model year, and the biggest difference, and you might think, wow, what's the point, what for? Over here, on the previous model, a 2023-24, your heated seats and your climate area was a double dial here. Now they have removed it and they've put it all onto this sort of media screen. Completely honest, I think I preferred the dials. It was just slightly easier to use on a daily basis. Now it's on there. I don't understand the method behind it, but it's there. You press the button, you can put your heated seats on, how hot and cold you want it, how fast you want the fans to go, and I'm sure there's a very good purpose behind removing it from there to there, but I think I prefer the older version. Anyway, this is the 2025 model year, and that's what you're going to get. And that's the easiest way to tell if you've got the most up-to-date modern Range Rover physically available in the market. The first panel here, which slides forwards, backwards, has a wireless charging pad, more charging ports, and a cubbyhole area. You've then got the second section, which has the twin cup holders, but then you've got a hidden compartment just below there, which can store an iPad, and you have got more charging ports, USB and B just below. Stop start button, short shifter gear stick, and then you've got 2 keys. Ghost immobilizer on this car, by the way, which I do believe doesn't help your insurance premium, but it just protects your asset. It delays them people that want to try and nick your car. Underneath here, you have got a refrigerator. That is not standard. It's not a standard on the autobiography. So this car, somebody's built with a D350 engine, SE, with the ambient lighting, the 23-inch wheels, sliding panoramic roof, fixed side steps, and the refrigerator, which tells me they've specced it to a very good level. Now, remember, this car as standard has soft closed doors. If you don't know what that means, and if you haven't seen one of my videos previously, I have 5 kids. I love my kids, but they start at this size. They're really small, and when they get out, they go, okay, daddy, bye, and they'll click it. Now, if my car didn't have soft closed doors, it would mean I would have to get out from the driver's side, come all the way around here, and then slam it shut. With the soft closed doors, when it clicks, it shuts itself. It's just a nice, good feature. At any given time, you know for the fact that all your doors are fully closed. You also have something called rear wheel steering. And the best time you feel that effect is at a slow pace. So when you're parking or when you're turning, because these wheels turn the opposite direction, this car turns better than a Fiesta. That for me is a game changer. It makes all the difference. It almost feels like you're not driving a big car. And that is wonderful, to say the least. Okay, in the back you have ambient lighting in the door pockets, and they're a good sized door pocket. You've got rear reclining seats, the piano black continues, the bezel, the Meridian Sound system, and because this is the full fat Range Rover, the biggest, the best you can get, trim level, etc. You get lots of leather, and that's leather on the door cards, the top and bottom. The leather seats in the back are super comfortable, because a car like this, it just oozes comfort. It's all about how refined it is, how premium it is. There isn't many cars on the road which are more expensive or better than this, in my opinion. One being the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but that's 3 times the price. This one has third zone climate control, centre armrest, cup holders, ISOFIX attachments. It's got everything. And then I take your attention to the back of the car, where this is a very, very good looking car. And we sell lots of cars here. We're super busy, and we make people's dreams come true when it comes to cars. Very expensive machines they are. But when you see this car Towbar apart, the way the lights are designed is the really slimline light. And then someone said the other day, where's the indicators? They're hidden in this back panel here. LED sweeping dynamic indicators. It just has a very good futuristic look about it, whilst it has quite a mean look at the same time. You've got the electric deployable tow bar. Now, the electric deployable tow bar is from the factory. You would press one button here, electronically it comes out with the electrics on the side, press it again and it goes away. The reason I like the deployable tow bar is because when you're not using it, it's out of sight, out of mind, and it doesn't look disgusting. My wife made a very good comment. She sometimes would leave hers out, so it's sticking out like that, because in a car park where it's tight, people sometimes park really close to you and you can't get into your back to put their bags back in. So having that out just means no one's going to park too close to you, because they're going to damage their own car and leave yours alone. And that gives that extra bit of space to get in and do your thing. Signature split tailgate. I use this all the time. I talk about it. For me, things like this make a difference. If you're going to buy a nice, luxurious SUV, first of all, it wants to be practical. You've got a massive boot space, suitcases. Think about all the times you're going to use the car. Is it going away for weekends? Is it business use? Just for the family, sports events, whatever it might be, this car will carry it. But having this little umbrella on top of you, that takes your weight, no problem. Cup holders here. If you're watching football on Sunday, watching rugby, kids sports, whatever it might be, this becomes useful. Remember, you have air suspension as well. The car with 5,000 miles on is absolutely immaculate. And the immaculate starts at wheels, bodywork, interior, the way it smells and the way it looks. Exactly as you would expect, but you'd be surprised how many times a car with 5,000 miles on looks very tired, very rough, has been smoked in, just not ideal. Now here, we take great care in what we buy, how we buy them, and then most importantly, how we sell them. From the driver's zone, you have your normal electric windows and mirrors, electric folding mirrors there as well. Everything has a ceramic finish and it's illuminated. Lock and unlock, built-in door handles, so it's nice and flush. And then as you get to the driver's zone, you have everything from lane assist, adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel, limiter, paddle shift, which you don't have to use because when you're in drive, it's got the automatic gearbox. But at any stage, if you feel like you want to get a bit more active, you can change your gears manually up and down. There is a little switch here which takes the steering column in and out, up and down electronically. The full digital driver zone there, currently on a double dial, but you can do it to a single dial. You can do it so it has navigation displayed right across the middle. Going back to the full media screen, you have the 360 camera system, the off-road camera system as well. I haven't really touched on the in-control app side of stuff because that's a whole new thing. I'll do a separate video. This car for £102,990, 5,000 miles with a D350 engine in the Santorini Black that looks absolutely amazing. Drives fantastic. It's a super comfortable, super quiet, luxurious SUV. If you like what you see and you like the fact that you're saving nearly £20,000 from what the car would have cost you only 6 months ago, don't miss out. My name's Joe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.